find the arrow. Okay, so I'm doing 19. Hold on. Okay, so look. You need to find two numbers that make 54. Okay, so this is where factoring gets kind of sticky for some students. You guys may know how to factor, and 54, you're like, oh, easy. I could come up with all the possibilities of 54. But all of a sudden, you get 24, and for some reason, your brain doesn't cue in on one of the number patterns, and that's the one you need, and you get stuck on it. So factoring is kind of frustrating because your brain just sometimes locks out like 1 times 12 is 12, and you're like, 3, 4, 2, 6. Why can't I get it? You're just stuck. So that's why having someone to partner with a quiz or on a quiz or team quiz, it helps you come up with those numbers. And tomorrow I'm going to give you guys a multiplication table that you guys keep, and then I always have extras on tests and so forth. Okay, so 54. Okay, so what's 54 divided by 1? 1 and 54. So 1 times 54. What's 54 divided by 2? 2 and 27. What's 54? Oopsie. Divided by 3. 18. So 3 and 18 make 54. 54 divided by 4. It's a fraction, so that's not a possibility. 54 divided by 5. It's a fraction. That's not a possibility. 54 divided by 6. 6 times 9. And so there you go. That's it. 54 divided by 8, and now I'm back at 9. Okay, so these are your possibilities of coming up with 54. So when you are factoring, this is it. So if you raise your hand and you're like, Miss Kenny, I'm stuck on this one, like we're stuck on this for the quiz, I do not tell you the numbers. That your multiplication tables and your numbers are the part that you guys have to know. So either you use the chart or you start listing using the calculator of all the possibilities of coming up with 54 given two numbers. Okay, so which one is going to give me the 54 and the 15? Okay, well now I want a summation of 15. So which two numbers, when added together, now give me 15? 6 and 9. Because if I add these together, I get 55. This is 29. This is 21. This gives me 15. And since 54 is positive, the possibilities are either both numbers are positive or both numbers are negative. But because the 15 is positive, I know the two numbers have to be positive. So this is a +6 and a +9. Okay, so then Jason says do 22. All right, so if I look at 22, again, what are the possibilities of coming up with 32? So you have 1 and 32. Okay, so 32 divided by 1 is 32. So 1 and 32 are a pair. 32 divided by 2, 2 and 16. 32 divided by 3, I get a fraction. That is not a possibility. The lesson's up here on the board. Luke. The lesson's up here. 32 divided by 4, 4 and 8. 32 divided by 5, fraction. So no, 32 divided by 6, fraction. 32 divided by 7, nope. And then I'm back to the 8 and 4, which is here. So what are your possibilities of getting 32? 1 and 32, 2 and 16, and 4 and 8. Those are your possibilities. One of those is going to satisfy the +4. Okay, 32 is negative. That means in order to get a negative product, a positive times a negative gives me a negative product, yes? So that means one number is positive and one is negative. But the 4 is positive, so that means the bigger number is going to be positive. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to subtract. If one number is positive and one number is negative, you have to subtract. So is it 132? That gives me 31. 2 and 16 gives me 14. 4 and 8 gives me 4, right? So 8 is the positive, 4 is the negative, and now you could double check. 8 times -4 is -32. But 8 minus 4 gives me 4. So this is a factoring. Okay, so if I turn it around, by the way, you could stay on the front page today. You don't have to go to this turnaround. Let me just show students that want to start this, okay? So you don't have to listen to me. Okay, so look, number one, for those of you that want to move forward, you guys are factoring, and you're doing the easy ones when A is 1. It's so easy. It's a lot less work. Appreciate the easy ones, because when A is not 1, it's step. It's a lot of steps, okay? All right, so when A is not 1, so you know you get ax squared plus bx plus c. So I have n squared plus 6n minus 16. This is my A, this is my B, this is my C, right? My A is 1. See how all of these, it's 1? It's 1x squared, 1m squared, 1b squared, 1b squared. So all of these are easy factoring, okay? So now you go to your magic x. Your magic x is the C value goes on top, the B value goes on the bottom, and when you find these two numbers, they go into binomials. Whatever the numbers are, one goes here and one goes here, and that is your factored form. And it's that quick and that easy. Or I just call it FF factored form. Okay? All right, so what's my C value? Negative 16. What's my B value? Positive 6. So now list. What are the possibilities of getting negative 16? 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 and 4. So the better you are with your numbers, the faster you are at factoring. It all comes down to what? Your 4th grade? Is third grade when you guys learn to multiply? Yeah, so 3rd, 4th grade, your teacher at its finest, here you go. These are your numbers. Okay, so since 16 is negative, one number is going to be positive and one's going to be negative because that is a negative product, right? But my summation is positive, so my bigger number will be positive. Okay, so I'm subtracting. 1 minus 16 is 15. That's not 6. 2 minus 8 is 6. This is it, because this would give me 0, right? Okay, so it's 2 and 8. 8, negative 2, and so I write n plus 8, n minus 2, and this is your factored answer. So it would be n plus 8, n minus 2. And that's your answer. So, are you required to do magic x? Not at all. Could you do it in your head? Yes. You can easily say negative 16, what two numbers multiply to negative 16, but add up or subtract to positive 6, 2 and 8. That's the whole point. So, you guys only have to do the front part today, which is, where to go? Oh, the magic x here. All right. But I'll do this tomorrow with you guys. Yeah? Okay, let me walk around and see if you guys finish the other side.